That night, I heard the drums again, deep, slow, and close. My mother told me never to look outside when Oro was passing, but curiosity is a dangerous thing, because what I saw that night still follows me in my dreams. I grew up in a small Yoruba village, far from the main road, surrounded by tall trees and red soil that stained your feet no matter how clean you tried to keep them. We didn't have electricity then, just lanterns and the moon. People there feared only two things: witches. And Oro wasn't a man. He was a spirit, a messenger of judgment. When his time came, the men of the village would beat drums and chant until late in the night, calling him down. Women and children were forbidden to go outside. The elders said anyone who saw Oro's face would die before sunrise. That year, the festival came during the dry season. The air was hot and thick, and even the crickets went silent when night fell. I was 14, old enough to be curious, but too young to understand fear properly. My father had traveled to Ibadan, leaving just my mother, my little sister, and me. When the first drum started, it was far away, a low, hollow sound that made the ground vibrate. Gu-boom, gu-boom, gu-boom. The men's voices followed, chanting words I didn't understand. My mother quickly shut all the windows and told us to sit quietly. If you hear your name, don't answer, she whispered. If you hear footsteps, don't move. Oro passes only once, but if he knows you're awake, he might not leave. The air felt heavy, even breathing sounded loud. Then we heard it, someone calling, Bayu, Bayu. It sounded like my uncle's voice, the same uncle who died 2 years ago after he went mad from hearing voices in the forest. My mother's face changed. Her lips trembled. Don't answer, she said again, but curiosity is a strong thing. I moved closer to the door, just to peep. I told myself I wouldn't open it, just look. Through the small crack, I saw the road. The moon was red that night, hanging low like it was watching too. The road was empty at first, then I saw movements low and heavy, like something wrapped in palm leaves dragging across the sand. Chains scraped the ground. I could hear breathing, but it didn't sound human. It was like a voice inside the wind itself. The thing stopped right in front of our door. I froze. Then, from beneath the palm leaves, a face tilted upward. The mouth opened wider than any mouth should. The eyes were hollow. It didn't blink. Bayu. But this time, the voice didn't come from outside. It came from behind me. I turned and saw nothing, only the lamp shaking in my mother's hands. She screamed and threw it at the door. The flame burst and went out. The sound that followed wasn't a human, a low growl mixed with hundreds of whispers at once. Then, silence. When I woke up, it was morning. My mother said she found me lying by the door. Shaking, there were marks on the ground, long burned shapes like footprints pressed deep into the red earth. The elders came later, poured palm wine, and said Oro had passed. But when one of them saw the burnt marks, he muttered, he didn't just pass, he stopped. Since that night, I've never stayed in the village during Oro season. And whenever I hear drums in the distance, even years later, I still freeze, because I know Oro still walks. And once he calls your name, he never forgets it. Like, follow, and subscribe for more.